Monica Raye Simpson is an African-American leader in a movement called Reproductive Justice. That movement says every person should have the power to decide if or when to have children. It also says families should be able to live in safe, healthy communities. Monica works hard so that Black women, young people, and queer people in the South can have this kind of freedom and safety. She is also a singer and a poet. She uses her strong voice on stage and in meetings with leaders. In both art and activism, she believes love and justice belong together. Her life shows that one person can use many gifts to fight for fairness. Monica grew up in a small town called Wingate in the state of North Carolina. In many school spaces, she was the only Black student in the room. That made her notice unfair treatment and hurtful jokes very early in life. She saw that some people got listened to more than others. Instead of staying quiet, she began to speak up for herself and for friends. Church was another big part of her life. She sang in church and learned that music could lift people up and bring them together. Little by little, she started to see that her voice and her songs were powerful tools for change. Monica went to Johnson C. Smith University, which is a historically Black college in Charlotte, North Carolina. There she studied communications and learned how stories shape what people believe. She joined student groups that supported queer and trans students on campus. She helped plan events and workshops that taught respect for all families. Organizing meant making flyers, holding meetings, and talking with students and teachers about fairness. These early steps showed her that young people could lead powerful change when they worked together with courage and care. College was not just about grades. It was also a training ground for the leader she would become. After college, Monica stayed in Charlotte to keep organizing. She became the operations director at the Charlotte Lesbian and Gay Community Center. She was the first person of color to hold that job. She helped turn the center into a safer place for Black queer people in the region. She helped start the first Black Gay Pride celebration in Charlotte. At this event, people enjoyed music and speakers, and they also shared information about health, jobs, and voting. Pride was not only a party. It was also a way to say, we are here, we are worthy, and our lives matter. Monica learned how to plan big events, handle problems with calm, and welcome many kinds of people. Later, Monica moved to the city of Atlanta in the state of Georgia. She began working for SisterSong, which is a group led by women of color. SisterSong teaches that reproductive justice is about more than just health clinics. It is about good schools, safe housing, clean water, and freedom from violence. At first, Monica worked in fundraising. She built relationships with people and groups that wanted to support this work. She listened carefully to the needs of communities in the South. Over time, she became the executive director and helped guide the whole organization. She traveled across the region to visit partners and to hear stories from parents, youth, and elders about their struggles and their dreams. Monica believes that what happens in the South is connected to the whole world. She helped write reports that showed how Black women in the United States face higher risks during pregnancy and birth. She traveled to places like Geneva to speak with leaders from many countries. She told them that when Black mothers die at higher rates than white mothers, that is a human rights problem. Her words helped push leaders to demand better health care and better data about maternal deaths. She helped start new groups that focus on the safety of Black mothers. Her speeches remind people in power that numbers on a page are real families who need care and respect. Monica is an artist as well as an organizer. She writes poems and songs about love, grief, faith, and freedom. She created a project called Artists United for Reproductive Justice. In this project, singers, painters, poets, and dancers come together to share stories about real life. They might put on concerts, plays, or online shows that talk about birth control, parenting, or queer families. Art helps people feel the truth in their hearts. It can reach people who might never go to a meeting or read a long report. Monica uses art to open minds and build empathy. She shows that movements need facts and plans, and they also need beauty and culture. Many groups have noticed Monica's courage and leadership. Magazines and foundations have given her awards for being a new civil rights leader. She has been invited to speak at big gatherings for students, faith groups, and activists. These awards are not just shiny trophies. They help more people hear about reproductive justice. They also show young Black queer leaders that their work matters. Monica keeps using every stage she is given to lift up the voices of people who are often ignored. She reminds leaders that real change must center those who face the most harm. Honors and titles are useful only if they help her protect more people. Monica's story is about turning pain into power. As a child, she felt what it was like to be the only one in the room. As an adult, she chooses to make rooms where everyone can belong. She shows that justice is about bodies, health, and families, and also about joy, creativity, and song. You can learn from her to notice unfair rules and speak up in safe ways. You can care about how your friends, classmates, and neighbors are treated. You can ask questions about who gets left out and how that can change. When more people follow examples like hers, the world becomes safer and kinder for every family. If you like this video and would like to see more content like it, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel. Our goal is to educate and preserve history.